guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a spooky Halloween video for you guys. It is like an ugly but still kind of pretty look depending on what you're wearing. A last minute Halloween idea. Now I just want to say, just me being self-conscious, I did have a black hoodie and all of the cotton got onto my armpits, so I'm sorry if my armpits look super ugly. Moving on to the makeup, you just want to prime your face like regularly, whatever primer you'd like. I am now applying a layer of foundation before I get to more of the theoretical or like gory side of the makeup, and I'm only doing this to even out my skin tone. And in case you're wondering, I used MAC Studio Fix in the color NC40, and I'm applying powder on top of it just to keep it in place. Alright, now moving on to the dramatic contouring. I'm going to be using the Tarte Cosmetics Clay Play palette for this. Really anything that you regularly use to bronze up or contour your face should work, and I'm being really dramatic with shadowing out my face, as when the entire makeup look is done I just want it to look really sculpted. And with the light shade in the palette, which is almost a white, I'm just kind of highlighting the cheekbones on my face because I want them to really like stand out. And I'm also contouring my nose with the same colors. Now I'm applying a little bit of glow, and you can use whatever highlighter you'd like, and I'm actually applying a lot, and I'm doing this because I want it to still look feminine at the same time. So now moving on to the lips. These lips are very clownish and very sharp. That's kind of how I wanted them to look, almost like a creepy mouth, and I'm using a MAC Cosmetics lip liner for this. And I'm gonna also be applying like a black face paint. Basically mine is from Ben Nye, to kind of give it like an ombre start. In case you're wondering, the color I used on my lips is called Fire Roasted. Now I'm using a burgundy liquid lipstick. This one is from Ellie Splash Cosmetics and it's called Queen of Heart. And I'm gonna go ahead and start filling out my lips. You could really use whatever color you'd like. I end up applying glitter on them and they almost look like a bright red. So I basically fill them all the way out, and you guys are going to be seeing me apply like a brighter red in the middle to complete like the ombre look. And that red is from Ellie Splash as well, and it's called Ursula. And now I'm just relining them, and I'm using a Gerard Cosmetics lip liner for this. I'll go ahead and list the colors down below, but I want it to look very sharp and long, basically like a clown's mouth, but not all the way. Now moving on to a weird part. I'm kind of seeing and mapping out where I want this eye at. I purchased this eye, and along with the eye covers that I'm going to be using from Spirit, I'll go ahead and list Spirit Halloween down below. So now what I did is applied fake blood. You could get fake blood at pretty much, I would even say like Walmart, since it's Halloween season. And I applied the fake blood just directly onto my lips, and I'm just kind of patting it down with a lip brush. And now I'm going to get to the gory application. So this little sponge that I'm using came along with the fake blood. I believe I purchased pretty much everything from Spirit. I'll even save it like this is actually from last year, so I'll like save my stuff. So basically I'm just dabbing on the blood first, and it's going to create like a nasty little wound looking thing. And I'm going on top with like a burgundy, or you could use a black eyeliner to give it some shadow, and going back on top with that sponge to sort of dab it out, blend it out, give it like the same texture. And I'm using the Modern Renaissance palette here, and I'm applying those burgundy colors just to kind of blend it out and just give it some type of shadow. I almost go down and like contour my nose by my eyebrows to make it look shadowy and spooky. Now using a Spirit gum and the little eye, I'm going to be applying that on my forehead. And I do apply the Spirit gum on my forehead too, just to kind of like try and keep it the best in place and really try and push it down. And now to cover up like the little skin attachment on the eye, or that texture, just going on top with that burgundy eyeliner. By the way, a lot of these products are from Ellie Splash Cosmetics. They have a lot of like colorful, bright products. So I'm just going on top of it and hiding it out, and almost making it look like if the eye is like coming out of my my forehead. And applying fake blood around it as well and just kind of dabbing it out. I really don't even know what, I feel like this look is just kind of like a scary creature from like a horror movie or something. I don't even know what to call it. Now I'm going to be applying glitter on my lips. Like I mentioned, I still wanted to look kind of feminine and kind of pretty. So I wanted to apply a little bit of red glitter. This glitter is from Violet Voss. And the glitter glue I used was from NYX Cosmetics. And I first applied the glitter glue and then I applied the glitter directly to my mouth with a synthetic brush. Now I'm going to be like trying to map out where I'm going to be putting like the eye sockets. And I'm using the same burgundy eyeliner that I used for the eye for this. And you guys will see that I'm going to blend it out. But I will say, once I applied the like prosthetic, or I don't even know if that's a prosthetic. Once I applied like the little eye socket, it pretty much covered all of this. So if you do go out and buy those, or you find something similar, you really don't need to put that much emphasis on that eye area. You guys will see. But I am just filling it out, and I want it to look very bruised, very purple, very shadowy, and red burgundy at the same time. And it was really hard to blend out that eyeliner. It like did not want to move. So now I just applied the fake blood all over it, and I'm just dabbing it out. I don't know exactly what happened to that clip, but I just applied the fake blood, like probably like a drop on each eye, and then just kind of like blended it out with the sponge. So as you guys could see, once I apply the eye socket with the spirit gum and stick it to my eye, by the way, there's like a little net that will allow you to kind of see. It pretty much covered my makeup basically. So I'm gonna be working on top of that. You guys will see I basically kind of redo my work. So I apply the fake blood around the eye like that and then dab it out, which is what I did prior to that. I will say it does look kind of creepy though, like just being the skin. And I do apply foundation on top to make it look more skin-like. And you could maybe apply it differently, like as far as the eye socket, because I do feel like mine looked really awkward and like very ugly. But I mean, it goes with the theme of like, I say like a lot, it goes with the theme of looking scary. And I'm really just like kind of experimenting and trying to map it out and map out the blood and make it just kind of look as best as possible. I had an idea of what I wanted to do, but I wasn't like 100%. I didn't have a full image. I didn't really have anything to look at to like inspo, so I just kind of like went with it. So now I applied foundation all over to just make it look like if it's more skin-like and as if there's like really like nothing in my eye, if that makes sense. Trying to make it look a little bit more believable. Be very careful with the spirit gum, by the way. I wouldn't cut around the socket too much, just because that is protecting you from like the spirit gum and it's allowing you to like attach it or put it on your eye easily. So I basically repeat the steps with this eye. I do recommend putting the foundation over it because I feel like that helped, and I feel like when you blend the foundation with the fake blood, it just makes it look pretty much as best as I could have made it look. Oh, that looks creepy. My spirit gum was also kind of old, so it didn't like stick to my skin crazy. So it did kind of start folding out a bit. That's just something to keep in mind. I don't know why I applied more blood. I feel like it looked good without so much fake blood. Alright, so I went ahead and put on a cute dress. I tried to do my hair And that is the finished look. This is actually a pretty fast, easy look in case you have run out of ideas. You don't even need a costume for it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this Halloween makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys next time. Bye!